Good morning and welcome back to another edition of Rise and Shine Yoga. I'm Paul, the owner of Oxford Yoga Studio here in downtown Oxford, 18 North Washington. Another beautiful Tuesday as we record this episode. Hope you had a great weekend. So let's get right into our practice this morning. As we always do, I want you to get into a seated position. Your legs can be crossed or straight. Bring your palms together at the center of your heart. Close your eyes. And as we always do, we want to set an intention for our practice, an offering for our practice. It's a good way to develop what we call in the yoga business as good karma, good thoughts, good actions, generating good vibes throughout the universe. And this offering can be for anyone. It can be for someone that's particularly struggling with an issue. It could be a friend, family member. It could be for the world. It also can be for yourself. As I always say that if we are not taking care of ourselves, it's really, really hard to take care of someone else. So make that intention. And we seal in that intention just by bowing our chin toward our chest, knowing that we can come back to this intention at any time during the practice. If our mind, body, breathing doesn't cooperate, just kind of come back to that offering, this dedication of your practice. Hopefully that will just give you some inspiration to continue on with your practice. And now let's come back up and get right into that deep yoga breath. Nice inhale through the nose. And as we exhale through the nose, constricting the back of the throat, making that fogging of the mirror sound. And that's the kind of breath I want you to have throughout your practice. Nice, controlled. We're never rushing through our practice. Everything's just nice and controlled, and that's what makes yoga unique among the other forms of physical practice, that we're just nice and controlled, muscles are engaged, and we're never rushing through anything. So just keep that in mind throughout your practice. So let's continue warming up the body. Take your right hand, bring it over by your left ear, and then just gently bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. We're not yanking it, we're just gently pulling it over, stretching out the left side of the neck. And gently release your head back to center. Take the left hand and bring it over by the right ear. And just gently bring the left ear toward the left shoulder. Again, we're not yanking it, just gently bringing it over, stretching out the right side of the neck. Gently come back to center. And just this time, bow your chin towards your chest, stretching out the back of the neck. And then gently come back up. This time, we're going to come into what's called tabletop, hands and knees pose. If your knees are a little cranky, you may want to put a blanket underneath the knees. So we're coming into what's called tabletop, hands directly under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Take a quick look back. If you see your feet, just bring them behind the knees. We're going to open up or warm up the spine, so we're going to do what's called cat-cows. So with a flat back, we're going to inhale and drop the belly, lift the head. And as we exhale, we're going to round the back, kind of like a scared cat. Then inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, gently round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round the back. And one more time. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. And exhale, round the back. Come to a flat back. Bring the big toes of your feet together. Sit back on your heels. Extend the arms forward into our first child's pose of the morning. Gently come back up to tabletop. Then we'll do a twist called thread the needle. So again, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Gently inhale the right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, take the right arm, slide it underneath the left, twisting over to the left. Your face may come to the mat. Your left hand can stay on the mat. Or for more of a twist, you can bring it onto the small of your back. And as always, listen to your body. If you feel good, maybe go deeper into the twist. If not, just keep the left hand on the mat. Or as always, come back into child's pose. And gently bring your left hand onto the mat. Slowly unwind the right arm. Bring it up to the sky. And gently bring it down. We'll do the other side. Inhale the left arm up to the sky. And take the left arm, slide it underneath the right, twisting over to the right. Face may come to the mat. Right hand can stay on the mat. Or you can bring it onto the small of your back for more of a twist. Gently bring your right hand to the mat. Slowly unwind the left. Inhale it up to the sky. Gently bring it down. Come back in the child's pose. And then slowly come up. Make your way to seated. Bring your palms together at the center of the heart. This is the end of our first segment of Rise and Shine Yoga. Take a quick break. Maybe get a drink of water, and we will see you in our next segment, continuing with our practice.
Hi, I'm Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Terry Stiles.
Join Terry and me with the Oxford Weekly News broadcast on our Charter 191 and AT&T Channel 99, Monday through Friday, noon, 6:30, and 11 p.m.
Learn about local news in the Addison Township, Leonard, and Oxford viewing areas. News not usually covered by other stations.
If you don't have Charter or AT&T service, you can still catch our programs on your computer just by going to the website occtv.org and click on Programs. There you will find our programs and many others of local interest.
Watch OCTV where your news is closer to home.
Welcome back to our next segment of Rise and Shine Yoga. Continuing with our practice this morning. Roll forward into a tabletop, hands and knees pose. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Bring your knees back a couple inches. Lift your hips and curl the toes. Press the heels into the mat. The head drop for our first down dog of the morning. Maybe lift one foot up and the other. Just bicycling the feet. Don't worry if your heels don't touch the mat. Eventually they will. Hands press firmly into the mat. Then of your next exhale, look between the hands.
Bend the knees. Walk, step both feet to the front of the mat. Put a big bend in the knees. The arms drop. The head drop. If you want, you can grab opposing elbows. Release your elbows. Very slowly unwind, vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming all the way up to standing. Really reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, palms together, center of the heart. Take your hands, bring them behind your back, interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. We look up to the sky as we stretch out the front part of our chest. And release the arms. Bring them in front of you, interlace the fingers, press them forward, sit back, really round the back, stretching out the upper back. And release, shake out the arms. Take a wide stance. And so your feet are going to be off the mat. Bring your arms out to a T. Your toes point forward. Eventually your ankles will be directly underneath your wrists. Inhale, exhale the hands to the waist. Inhale, little back bend, squeezing those shoulder blades together. And exhale, gently fold forward. Bring your hands to the middle of the mat, let the head drop. You can have a little bend in the knees. Bring the hands to the waist. Very slowly come all the way up to standing, arms out to a T. Whenever our head's down like that, we don't want to rush to come up to standing. We're just going to come up very slowly, because if we rush up, we might get a little dizzy, so we don't want to do that. Inhale, exhale the hands to the waist. Inhale, a little back bend, again, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And as we exhale, keeping the hands on the waist, gently fold forward, the head drop. This time concentrate on bringing the shoulder blades together, the elbows together. Good breath. And again, you can have a slight bend in the knees. Very slowly come all the way up, arms out to a T. Inhale, exhale the hands to the waist. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, look up to the sky. And as we exhale, gently fold forward. Hands can stay on the back, the head drop. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you want, you can bring your hands off the waist, off the back. For more of a challenge, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Release your hands, bring them to the waist. Slowly come back up, arms out to a T. Step both feet to the front of the mat. Bring your palms together. We'll do one balance pose before we end this segment. We're starting our left side. Ground the left foot into the mat. Bring the hands to the waist. We're going to do tree pose. Take the heel of your right foot. Bring it on the inside of your left ankle. Hips square to the front of the mat. Bring your arms up. These are your branches. They're nice and strong. Palms are facing each other. Well, a little more of a challenge, you can close your eyes. Gently bring your hands to the waist and release your right foot. Check it out. We'll do the other side. So ground the right foot firmly into the mat, toes spread wide. Start with our hands on the waist. Inhale your left heel on the inside of your right ankle. And again, hips are square to the front of their mat. Bring your arms up, these branches which are nice and strong. Palms facing each other. And again, if you want, you can close your eyes. Core is engaged. And gently bring your hands to the waist. Release your left foot, shake it out, take out the right. Bring your palms together at the center of your heart. This ends our second segment of Rise and Shine Yoga. Take a quick break, and we'll see you for our final closing poses and meditation.
Hi, I'm Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Dave Kenny.
Together we host OCTV program Minutes by Minute, where we search for the funny side of local politics.
Among other things, Oxford, where has all the money gone? Do you think we can find humor in that? If it's there, Elgin and I are sure to flush it out. Sometimes you just have to hunt.
Learn more by watching Minutes by Minute on Charter Cable 191 or AT&T Channel 99. We air Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. and again at 10 o'clock p.m. And by the way, you can also find our show on our computer website, occtv.org, and again on YouTube.
Minutes by Minutes, we keep up with the latest local politics. See if you agree with us that there is humor.
OCTV, where your news is closer to home.
Welcome back to our final segment of Rise and Shine Yoga, our closing poses and meditation. This time I want you to extend your legs, have your toes pulled back, bring your hands down on either side of your hips, fingers pointed to the front of the mat, sitting up nice and tall, gaze level, core engaged for Dandasana or staff pose. And open your eyes with your legs still extended. Take your hands, bring them behind your hips. Push yourself up and forward. Then inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe grab your big toe, your little toes, your ankle. It's called Paschimottanasana or Western stretch. Back is flat, so we're not like hunched over, trying to keep a flat back. You should feel a nice stretch behind the legs. If you feel it in your tailbone area, then please come out of it, because that's not the purpose of the stretch. And release your bind, come back up. Keeping your left leg straight, inhale your right knee up. Bring your right hand behind your right hip. Inhale your left arm up. We're going to twist over to our right. Take our left hand, bring on the outside of the right knee. Pull it into the chest as we gently twist to the left. We're using our right hand behind our right hip. We're just on our fingertips. So we're not pressing it and using it for leverage. We're just kind of using it for balance.
And gently come back to center. A little counter twist to the left. Back to center. Extend the right leg straight. Inhale the left knee up. Bring the left hand behind the left hip. Inhale the right arm up. Twist first to the left. Take your right hand, bring it on the outside of the left knee. Bring the left knee into the chest as we twist over to the left. Our right leg, or our extended leg, is nice and strong, toes pointing to the sky. Our left hand behind our left hip is on our fingertips. And gently come back to center. A little counter twist to the right. Back to center. Extend both legs straight in front of you. Come onto your back. So we're going to do a pose called Happy Baby Pose. So you're going to bend your knees and bring your feet to the outside. And if you can, take your hands, bring them on the outside of your feet. Maybe bring your toes towards you, flex the toes. And then just see if you can guide your knees toward the ground. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the groin area. You want to rock side to side. I've been told by my good women friends this is what a happy baby does. I will take their word for it. Then release, extend your legs straight onto the mat. This time keeping your left leg straight, put your left hand on top of your left thigh, bring your right leg up, maybe bend the knee, see if you can grab the right big toe with your peace fingers, straighten the leg, and making sure the left leg's on the mat. It's like a little crunch. You bring your chest up towards your right foot. But again, we're making sure our left leg is anchored into the mat. And then release, extend the right leg straight. This time we're going to take our right hand, place it on top of the right thigh, bend the left knee, grab our big toe with our left peace fingers, bring the left leg back, and again, lift your chest up toward the left foot, but making sure the right leg is right into the mat. And then release, extend both legs, keeping the left leg straight, bend the right knee, bring it into the chest, hug it in, or you can even bring it into the armpit. And gently release the right leg. Keeping the right leg straight, bend the left knee, bring that into the chest or the armpit. Making sure your right leg, the extended leg, the foot is pointed toward the sky. Then bring both knees into the chest, hug them in. Rock side to side. Bring the arms out to the T. Let the knees drop gently over to the right. Maybe pick your head up, take the gaze over the left shoulder. Or spinal twist. Let the breath just be relaxed. Bring the head and the knees back to center. Let the knees drop gently over to the left. Maybe pick your head up, take the gaze over the right shoulder. Bring the knees and gaze back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side. And then make your way up to a seated position at the front of your mat. Palms together. Again, another great job, guys, for our Rise and Shine yoga practice. The light in me bows, shines, reflects the loving energy that comes from your heart. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Namaste.
At Oakland County Parks and Recreation, we value what you value: family relationships, community connections, good health, environmental stewardship, and economic stability. Oakland County residents and businesses have invested in preserving nearly 7,000 acres of parkland. Since 1966, 13 parks and golf courses have been acquired, maintained, and improved. Oakland County parks and facilities are made possible by millage funds supported by Oakland County residents. For a home valued at $200,000, the homeowner pays less than $25 per year to support the Oakland County parks. With every generation, families create lifelong memories at Oakland County's award-winning parks. From exciting summer escapades and stories around the campfire to brisk fall walks on wooded trails and snowy winter outings, the outdoors beckons year-round. It's time to get up, get out, and get going at the Oakland County parks. Active recreation options abound. Cross-country ski or mountain bike on tree-lined trails. Scale the rock climbing wall. Get your kicks with soccer at several sports fields. Row or paddle a boat on 4 picturesque inland lakes. It's an easy journey. Most parks are just a short drive away. A quick tip: all our parks and golf courses end in Oaks. To find your favorite, just go to destinationoakland.com. Click to pick Oceans of Motion water parks at Red Oaks and Waterford Oaks, the Wint Nature Center at Independence Oaks, Teen Adventures, and even entertainment to go. When outdoor adventures on your list, there's fishing, beaches, boating, playgrounds, and seasonal hunting. The campgrounds at Addison Oaks and Groveland Oaks feel like being up north with plenty of recreation options. Want to get fit? Hit the trails. Oakland County Parks boasts more than 68 miles for strolling, walking, hiking and running, biking, or horseback riding. If the links are your lure, 5 golf courses, including premier course Lion Oaks, are conveniently located. Make Glen Oaks or White Lake Oaks your home course. Get an up-north feel at Springfield Oaks, or play a quick 9 at Red Oaks.
You're watching OCTV, Oxford Community Television, serving Oxford, Addison Township, and the Village of Leonard.